Well, patience rewarded then for the unseeded Bulgarian duo. What a watertight showing that was from the Stoeva sisters. 48 minutes it took, 21-11, 21-19. So both seeds ousted in the women's singles. Ratchanok Intanon, the third seed, is out. And Polly and Vahiu, the sixth seed in the women's doubles, also out. Just 48 minutes it took. What a showing from the Bulgarians. That was absolutely fantastic. You can see our next match up is arguably the popcorn match of day one from the top of the women's singles draw. It's the 15th crossing of swords between two titans of the women's game next. Current world #1, TAI Tzu Ying from Chinese Taipei. What a run she's on. She's up against former world #1, Saina NEHWAL, world ranked 11th. And of course, Saina NEHWAL was ranked #1 in the world in October 2015. That should be a cracker. Then we've got Ponappa and Sikki, the Indian pair, to follow in their doubles against the reigning Olympic champions, the second seeds in the women's doubles draw. But what a day for the underdogs so far. Here's where we are for our next one, right at the top, the pinnacle of the women's singles draw. And well, that's how the land lies, and who knows, Saina NEHWAL will be feeling pretty good with what's happened so far. All the seeds have been slayed on court one today, and of course it makes for a compelling watch for everybody all over the world. Here she is then, TAI Tzu Ying, as she leads the way against Saina NEHWAL, and you can see 9-5 she leads on their head-to-head showings. Their last meeting was in the Indonesian Masters when Sai came through at the expense of, what's that, just 22 points lost. So she has had her way more often than not against Saina NEHWAL. NEHWAL, Jalalpur born, resides in Hyderabad, India. Six wins, only 2 losses this year. World ranked 11th, desperate to win her first All-England crown for Indian women, if nothing else. She's been a runner-up here 3 years ago, Saina. But hasn't given up on her dream of winning the oldest title. There we are, the slender, toned athlete that the world #1 is, TAI Tzu Ying. Can she be the first seed through on court one today? Tough match this.
Let's have a toss. Black or red? Black to you, red to you. Your choice. Service, which side? You stay here, okay? 2 minutes.
The 27-year-old Indian has Commonwealth, Asian, World and Olympic medals to her name, as well as Super Series wins in Australia, India, France and Hong Kong, Indonesia and Singapore. But she's got unfinished business here, yet to climb to the top step of the podium in Birmingham, and she's determined to do so. She says India's won it twice in the past in men's singles, and will be historic to win it for Indian women. So she's mega determined, and that's etched all over the way that she plays. The 27-year-old, currently ranked 11th, as you see there on the graphic, has been as high as 1 in the world. It was a while ago now, but she's been trailing 9-5 head-to-head against this very opponent. And the last win for Saina NEHWAL was the 15th of March 2013 against TAI Tzu Ying in the Swiss Open when she was top seed there. But thereafter she suffered 7 consecutive losses to TAI Tzu Ying, who's 23 years old, 5'4" from Taiwan. And she became the world #1 in women's singles in December 2016, has been ranked #1 for 52 continuous weeks since then. Won her first international title at the 2011 US Open Grand Prix gold at the age of just 17. She's won the biggest titles at the Super Series events in 2014 and 16. Super Series finals, I should say.
Ready to play.
Well, she went on a tear last year with that 27-match winning streak. Saying hello to our Danish umpire presiding over this one. And the service judge as well from Germany. Belgium, I should say, beg your pardon. Getting my flags wrong there. But she's been at the very top of the world rankings for 55 consecutive weeks. And, the world #1 and reigning champion TAI Tzu Ying insists that winning the Yonex All England is the biggest achievement of her career. It's now badged, of course, as a Super 1000-tier event on the all-new shiny HSBC BWF World Tour. And all the players harbour ambition to win this one. So here we go then. A real crackerjack of a matchup coming, you would imagine.
On my right, Saina NEHWAL, India.
Saina NEHWAL against TAI Tzu Ying in this.
And on my left,
our third of feature matches here on court 1 from the Birmingham Arena. Paul Hand and Morten Frost to take you through this one.
Level, play.
Saina NEHWAL to get us underway. What a great lead.
Serves over, 1
That's
love.
gutsy leaving the first one there.
Very much.
1 love up. Now in this match I will not come with any predictions. I've decided
I wouldn't.
Just to say nothing.
We've had seeded carnage so far on court 1, haven't we? Both seeds that have taken to the court have been slayed. What about TAI Tzu Ying? Is she mentally strong enough to say, enough of that nonsense? I'm going to reinstate the law. I'm the vigilante around here.
Chances are. Last time they met, it was the Indonesian Masters just in January, and it was the final. And TAI Tzu Ying won 21-9, 21-13. So that was a very convincing win. But today is a new day, and as you rightly said, the All England is very, very highly ranked in India. And it has been won by 2 Indian men's singles in the past. One was Prakash Padukone in 1980, and then it was Gobichan who won it in 2000.
Part of the old empire, of course.
Yes.
Serve is over.
Strong start for the defending champion then, who's had her finest hour here last year to take the title.
And when TAI Tzu Ying is playing well, I think Saina NEHWAL will find it tricky to follow her deception of shots. And that's where TAI Tzu Ying is really, really good. See, that was another one, how she pushed it down deep in that backhand corner, how she was holding it back, waiting for the last second to play it. And things like that is upsetting the rhythm.
It's unsettling, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Saina NEHWAL just so forceful very often, so physically domineering when she's playing well, and combative in her game style. It'll be interesting to see whether she can really get her teeth into this awkward style of...
Yeah, that was a good swing. That was a good swing for it. It didn't work, but it was pretty close. You're right. Saina NEHWAL is a more forceful player. She's a strong player. She's an attacking player. She is a very straightforward player. And she's up against a more fluent, elegant, if you can say that. That's probably not nice to say. But having a lot of deceptive shots. So TAI Tzu Ying is up 5-2 now, and is having a good start to this first game.
Up. 6-2.
Playing very accurate, good attacking shot here just down the line. Look at how close to the line it is. Good shot. Saina NEHWAL here in the picture had a tough 2017. She was injured, had an operation, knee operation after the Olympics in 2016. It took its toll in 17, where she was not having the best year. Came back at the World Championship in Glasgow in August, where she got a bronze medal, which was her best result of the year 2017. So I'm sure she's on her way back here, back into the top 10, and we will see her definitely, I would say, in the top 5 soon again. Too deceptive shot, but well read by Saina NEHWAL with that sin that's called in.
Service over, 7-4.
Another interesting story about the World Championship, now having TAI Tzu Ying in the picture, is that she actually opted out of the World Championship. She did not enter the World Championship in August 17. She preferred to play the University Games back in Taipei, and opted out of the World Championship, which I still must say I find it a very odd decision, but something that, you know, we can't guess. There must be many reasons for that.
Yeah, I called that final of the Universiade Games. I can't recall who she played, but she certainly took it fairly convincingly.
She won easily.
Yes, yeah, and like you say, the contentious issue was, you know, how come you're playing this? But I guess it's just an indication of her sort of her nationalistic pride.
I think so too, and maybe also, you know, paying back to the university where she got her degree and so forth.
A degree in how to play great badminton, no doubt.
Yeah, she is doing well.
Yeah, she's certainly not just got the degree, the masters, the PhD. She's got it all.
That's way out.
A bit way out.
Way out.
Characteristic miss.
Almost hit the blue. The blue carpet.
But we've seen, I think today has given a really clear illustration of just how tough it is for anybody, whoever you are, however statued and sort of heralded and decorated you are. It's tough out here, you know, to settle in a fresh venue. It's all about just getting a good start. Fortunately, the top seed here has done pretty well in that regard. A few unforced errors of late.
Yeah, good shot.
8-9.
Got the last 3 points, trailing 9-5 now. It's only 9-8. She's hanging on to it, which is, I think, extremely important. It's important for Saina NEHWAL to hang in there, make it difficult for TAI Tzu Ying, be there in her face all the time, because if she's not, TAI Tzu Ying is just having too much confidence and can play all her shots not under pressure.
8.
That's nice. Good deception there by Saina NEHWAL.
9-10.
Again, closing the gap, which I find is extremely important.
She spoke about keeping a really good diet coming into this and keeping my body injury-free and trying to practice at the same pace as it will be in Birmingham. And the preparation's been professional. Saina NEHWAL.
She's a hard worker, I know, because one of my very good friends, Vimal Kumar from India as well, was her coach for some years. She opted to go down to Bangalore to do her training there. And I spoke to Vimal and he said, you know, she is working so hard, so professional. Everything she does is so professional. And that's good to hear. She is back in Hyderabad now, back with Puella Gopichan in the center there. And he's also the coach sitting behind her court. And here we got him in the picture.
Such a calming influence, isn't he?
He is,
deep,
he is.
Calm brown eyes.
You can never guess what he's thinking.
You'd be a good poker player, wouldn't you?
Service over.
I'm sure he would do good.
Interval.
So it's just a one-point game then, with the defending champion and world #1 marginally ahead after 10 minutes played. 11-10 to Tai Tzu Ying.
Play. Service
so
over.
Unpredictable and spontaneous. You never quite know what you're going to get against Tai Tzu Ying. Really adventurous player with this massive level of disguise, as you said so eloquently earlier.
You saw the raw power of Saina NEHWAL, how she actually covered that one in the deeper forehand corner, got back into it, and forced the error from Tai Tzu Ying.
Service over. 12-11.
Such a relaxed hitting motion and a great range of shots and angles she can produce with effortless grace. But the radar isn't completely on out here. There's been a few unforced errors so far, and almost in keeping with the pattern of the day.
Service over. 13-12.
Good leave again from Saina NEHWAL.
13-all. Serves over.
Although now's not the greatest time to say it more, but I guess that really the only chink in her armour is the fact that she can go through these sort of phases of inconsistency a little, can't she? And just sort of switch off the concentration a shade. And that's said with the utmost respect, of course, because she's world #1. She's great. But that,
she is great.
There's got to be a hope for opponents. What will NEHWAL be thinking? That kind of thing, you'd imagine.
Yeah, I think it's because she's got so many options. She can play any shot from any angle, from any position. She's got great deceptions. Look at that one. Not a lot of women can do that. The way she forced that to the deep corner, and another one is going out. But look at how many options she's got. So I can understand that sometimes, that it's not, oh, which one am I going to play today? What am I going to do on this one? And so I can understand that the mind sometimes is wandering off a bit.
Yeah, almost too much choice. The master creator. So visionary, so left field, but brilliant to watch when she's fully on. Outstanding.
Service over.
it's amazing as well, mentally, her powers of self-trust to be able to get to that level of relaxed confidence that she does. It's almost a sort of cheekiness and audacity about the way that she plays that's mesmerizing.
That shot, the last one in the last rally, that was a cheeky shot. Yeah. And she got away with it.
14.
Good play by Nehwal. Oh, she should have followed up. She should have continued.
17.
There's hesitancy there. She thought it was going wide, as did Dai, I have to admit. A wry smile from the Indian. Deadly accuracy from the world #1 with rich imagination thrown in.
Yeah, that drop shot is doing the trick. You could actually hear how Saina was really, you know, from her voice, you know, oh, this is a tough one. Yeah, that was a tough one to get. But that drop shot really did the trick.
19-14.
Another great lead from the defending champion.
14.
Incredible. The level of athleticism.
Yeah, she's making it look so easy.
21-14 then, opening game in favour of the defending champion. Who's roaring at the moment out here. 16 minutes played and she's getting better and better. She's 12 Super Series women's singles titles to her name, 6 runner-up showings as well. Across 18 finals contested over the years for the world #1, TAI Tzu Ying.
Level.
She's drawing all that experience here. Such fond memories for the world #1. There's a game to the good now.
Service over. 1-love.
So if I was Saina now, I would really consider putting all my efforts into a good start here in the second game. Try to shake up TAI Tzu Ying, because if she's not shaken, she will just play the shots, she will play the winners, she will put on the pressure. She needs to be under pressure. So Saina have to do it, and as I say, put everything she's got into the beginning of the second game. Just go as fast as she can.
Service over.
Hesitancy there. She thought that was going long.
2-1.
Saina NEHWAL is going to have to be at a bullying, physically imposing best right now to really turn it on against the highest of skill levels in the women's game.
Yeah, very good length, playing with excellent length here from Saina NEHWAL, forcing the error. Yeah, take however they come in, whatever form and shape, get the points.
We're not proud.
Yes, I'm a firm believer in winning ugly.
Service over. 2-4. Service over. 5-2.
Last time she took a game off of the world #1 was in the Dubai World Super Series Finals 2015.
Yeah, but Saina have to find the fine form that she had earlier this year in Indonesian Masters. On the way to the final, she was beating Sindo and Ratchanok. And I think, you know, if she can find some of that form, you know, anything is possible.
Service over. 6-4.
Bullying that smash down the line, Saina NEHWAL. So she keeps a 2-point lead in this important second game. Ooh.
Both players got out of trouble. First, TAI Tzu Ying was hesitating. Secondly, Saina was hesitating.
Service over.
Oh, she's such a live, explosive
6.
athlete. It's so tough to get her into a difficult position. She seems to have such great end-range control, as we know. And look at the precision as well with everything she does. And the reaction from NEHWAL there sort of says it all. What do I have to do kind of look.
Service over. 7-5.
Again, just a little bit too greedy. We saw a few of these in the opening exchanges at the start of game 1.
But you cannot understand how she can play it so wide when she can play so many shots and do it so perfectly. But a good start to this second game by Saina NEHWAL. And she's staying in there, making it difficult, forcing the errors from her opponents.
And to be fair to her, Saina NEHWAL looks incredibly composed, focused, and in the game. She's competing and contesting this to the peak of her abilities right now. Can she hold on to this heady 4-point lead?
That's good scrambling by Saina. The way she got that one, that is really awesome. That's good fighting. How she got that drop shot back. She was taking a lot of pressure on her legs doing that.
Yeah, that was a great example of how to turn the point around.
We might not get to see it, but that was awesome. That was really, really good.
Serves over.
And just seemingly shifting up to another gear there. Playing from Chinese Taipei. Well done. It was the deceptive, flat, hard forehand drive that kind of got Nehwal into a bit of a pickle here in the short lift.
Yes, important now for Saina NEHWAL, for India, to get the next point, I think. To keep that gap of 4 can be quite important. So 11-7 up at the interval will be very nice, seen from the perspective of Saina NEHWAL. That's out. She knows it. She goes for it. She wants these points.
Well, that all stemmed from a great cross block off the backhand side from Saina NEHWAL. And she does indeed get to the mid-game interval with a 3-point lead, 11 points to 8.
और इधर से सर्विस कर रही है तो इधर पुश कर रही है इधर से 3 से कर रही है और से साइड से कर रही है तो पीछे कर रही है और उधर कर रही है तो शॉर्ट सर्विस
Such an admirable example of a world #1. So relaxed on court. 11-8, Saina NEHWAL. Can she hold on?
Serves over. 9-11.
Very nice placement here on the forehand side of the body. Look at that one. Yes, that's awesome. Really well played. Out.
Serves over. 10-12.
Four years age difference between them. World #1 just 23 years of age. Just the precision, Morten, is really
12.
phenomenal from the world number one. I see you smiling, almost laughing, because it's outstanding, isn't it? It's just mesmeric. Look at
that
this.
Shot there is unbelievable.
It's like she's got the shuttle on a string. It's just...
That is really sharp.
Well, as you say, she sometimes gets in trouble because she's just got too many options, and it's fun to watch her game, the way that she whips, caresses and coaxes the shuttle all over the court.
And she loves that shot, but somehow that's also the shot where she makes quite a few mistakes on it. So you could tempt her a bit and see if she's making more mistakes.
14-11.
Nehwal just capitalizing on a little bit of a lapse again from the defending champion. And again, she's just a little too greedy, kissing the tape on multiple occasions now. Needs to be careful here against such an experienced competitor in the Indian.
But Saina NEHWAL is doing exactly what she needs to do. She's hanging on there. She's really making it difficult, making sure that TAI Tzu Ying really have to work hard for her points. She's got to play brilliant shots to get her points. And she's doing exactly what, you know, I think any coach would tell her to do. And I think she's doing it to perfection.
Still a 4-point lead then in favour of the unseeded Indian.
That's going to be painful to get that one. She's hanging in there, Saina NEHWAL, but she is struggling.
Oh, it's just jaw-dropping to watch when she's on like this and gets it right. The precision is just... It's outstanding. Look at this. Another fine example here. And as you say, you just feel sympathy for the legs of Saina NEHWAL. She'll need a fire extinguisher to put out that pain on those legs. They must be burning right now.
They are burning, no doubt, no doubt. But she's fit, she's ready, so I'm sure she can stand the pressure.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a lung buster. Rightly allowed to grab a quick slurp and a wipe down. Back he comes, suggests the umpire. Still a 3-point game in favour of the 11th ranked former world number one.
And she had a good break here. I'm sure she's back into it.
Morten, you've seen a lot of her play. You know, when you watch her like this, it's incredible. It's just mesmeric. Is there any holes in her game, any chinks in the armour?
You think of TAI Tzu Ying? Yeah, when she's playing like, you know, what we just saw, you think, wow, she can't lose. But yet, just 2 minutes ago, we saw her make 4 mistakes. You know, simple ones where she's not really under pressure. And now she's back to 15-16 again. It seems so easy when she's on a roll. She's using the full court, that backhand there. Not many women can play it just like that.
Yeah, there's like a majestic fluidity to the way that she plies her trade. But she can be a little greedy. And NEHWAL, well, she's diligent, hard-working. 2-point lead for her in this must-win game.
Yeah, but Saina is doing well. She's hanging in there. 17-15 up.
Service over.
As we came into this, you kind of do get the sensation that, you know, being world #1 defending champion and all that, that the match really does sit on the racket of the player in blue here.
Play.
Can she really knuckle down and get this done in straight games? Well, there was no call, so she drags the game back to level. This is here where she accelerates.
It must be on the line. It must be on the line, because I thought that was, yeah, that's in.
Plum. Yeah.
But the pace and the pressure from TAI Tzu Ying is awesome at the moment. Saina NEHWAL simply cannot follow pace.
18-17.
3 points away now then from a berth in round 2 for the world #1.
Saina is doing the right thing, trying to get that attack, trying to get the opportunity. Oh, that's out, that's wide.
Service over.
Well, despite a balletic defense, she was unable to wriggle out of that point. Terrific from NEHWAL.
Yeah, but look how Saina is watching this one. Look, she just didn't see it at all.
Yeah, she was a bus ride away from that, to be fair. And it only just missed.
18-all.
So, well, we've had enough nervy, nail-biting moments, but here are some more in game 2 here. Can NEHWAL detain the top seed? Super play, what a block.
Yeah, it was a bit lucky, it came off the frame. But I think TAI Tzu Ying is right when she's actually pointing to the baseline. I think that one is going out. We will never know, but the chances are that that would have been out. Hit it on the frame and play the winner. And what a time to do it. And that return of serve shot from Saina NEHWAL was not the best. It gave too many options for TAI Tzu Ying. That's out.
Coming through in unblemished fashion then, the world #1 TAI Tzu Ying from Chinese Taipei as top seed here and defending champion. She comes through 21-14, 21-18 against Saina NEHWAL. A good, solid performance from her. A few unforced errors that she'll want to clean up as she heads towards the second round, but she'll be delighted to come through there. Her 8th consecutive win over Saina NEHWAL. Just 37 minutes it took TAI Tzu Ying safely through to round 2. She'll be pretty pleased with that as she slurps from her drink. It was a physically grueling match, but she'll be delighted to come through and survive a very tough contest.